Hello there, Andrew here, the Hall Woodturner. You're probably thinking, why is he wearing this balaclava? Well, I'm wearing it mainly because sometimes I don't always want to wear my air mask if I'm doing something that isn't creating a lot of dust. But in the winter, it's cold in the workshops and the balaclava is great for that. But it also protects my nose, because even though we're not turning and sanding, there's always dust in the workshop. I have got my good old faithful air purifying mask here, which I find invaluable. It's the Rutland's air purifying mask and I love it. I've used it for at least 6-8 weeks now. I bought a spare battery and the batteries do last about six hours. I used it at Harrogate at the show. But when I was at Harrogate, my good friend Ian Carress, he actually gave me a set of these studs to try, and he subsequently sent me a set of smaller ones, which I'll show you later on in the video. But how I first met Ian was I actually met him through asking him to make me some scissor calipers like this. Anyhow, I'll show you from above how they work. So there we are, there's the caliper. So say for instance, we put that caliper onto the jaw there, you can see the gap between there and there is the amount of wood that would need to come off to have that gap there. So this was what I called the Robus caliper. And the reason for that was two guys started making it originally called Roger Bursfield and Bill Robinson. When they stopped making it, I asked Ian if he could reproduce them. Now this is a steel one. What Ian came up with, being the genius that he is, was a stainless steel one which was thinner and had larger thumb and finger holes in it as well. So that is Mark II, if you like, and that's Ian's own stamp on the scissor caliper. Now Ian's also done a lot of work in the past to help me out. One of the things he's really helped us out with is in the recording studio. I'll show you an arm that I've got with a camera to be able to show exactly different angles coming from the tailstock. Now I'll have to use a different camera to show you that, so I'll show you that now. So this is the arm that Ian made for me, and it's pivoted there on the top. I can move this arm around, you can see there, you can see that I'm putting it on here and I can just move it around to be able to get it in whatever position I like to get a good image on the camera from there, and I can see the image on the TV there. My recording studio's got half a dozen cameras in, which probably the most popular one is the one from above, and there it can slide backwards and forwards. But that's Ian's cradle that he made for me, inspired by another great turner, Chris Parker, who made a one out of wood and showed me it before I got this made, and it's just been brilliant for film and use. So I hope that's helped to show the innovative work that Ian can do. The other thing that he's helped us with as well is with reproduction of grinding angles. He's made the wood turning wizard. And if you look at my YouTube site, which is Andrew Hall Woodturner, I've got 2 videos on there showing you how to sharpen all of the Magnificent 7 record power tools using a record power grinder with the wood turning wizard. So have a look at that. It shows you how to sharpen the tools, but it also shows you the actual wood turning wizard that Ian designed, and it's great for reproducing the same angles. The other thing I want to talk about as well is these buttons. Now Ian has produced buttons to go into the jaws of the chuck. Let me show you from there. These are the 50mm ones and those are the 25mm ones. They're ideal for holding anything such as goblets, boxes, anything that you don't want to bruise the edge, because they're like a material that prevents the edge from being bruised. They're brilliant. And all they do is you take your screw chuck off, or the jaws off your chuck, and then you replace these onto the jaws of the chuck. So I'll do that and I'll show you the chuck with the actual studs on. So here we are. I've took the actual jaws off the chuck, and I'll put the 25mm ones in. They come in a nice little packet in the post when you get them. And again, I'm going to put all of Ian's details or anything like that so that you can contact him directly. And there, we can put one onto there. You could either put it on the inside stud or the outside stud, depending on the dimension that you want. So they're very versatile. So I'm popping these onto here because I'm actually going to use them in conjunction with a goblet. So I can show you how they hold the goblet to finish the goblet off. So there we are. We'll put the studs in. I'll speed this up. There we are. Fantastic idea. And let me show you. I'll just close the jaws up. So when the jaw's closed up, there we are. The diameter you've got there, if I measure that on the little ruler that I've got, is 40 millimeters, which is ideal. So if I show you with a goblet, brilliant they are. Because they've got a soft plastic sleeve on there, there's no damage at all to the actual material inside. So I can put a goblet onto here like that. Let me show you from above. There we are. And there you are, goblets on there. It's ideal to finish the bottom off. So there we go. They're the studs. You can get them in both 25 and 50 millimeter. And the other thing that Ian's known for is being innovative with his ideas for engineering and everything like that. He's even actually made tailstock, removable tailstock ends for certain lathes so that you can move the tailstock out of the way while you want to do such as hollowing and things like that. So I would highly recommend him for any of your engineering needs. He's a smashing bloke, a lovely family business, and what more can I say? Great friend. Okay, Andrew Hall, Hall Woodturner. Bye for now.